Well, hi there. Warm welcome. You're watching Blueprint Explosive Exclusive, and I'm Meghna Deka. Well, viewers, the benefits of Gau Mutra is raising a stink. Is it a remedy to cure your illnesses, or is it pure Rajniti to push for Hindutva? Well, of course, there are two sides of the coin. Revered in cultural traditions for a spiritual and purifying properties, Gau Mutra or cow urine has its own traditional values. But today, a massive controversy has erupted over a video clip of IIT Madras director V. Kamakoti, who purportedly praises the medicinal value of Gau Mutra. In fact, in the video, we'll just show you the video. The director has allegedly endorsed the anti-bacterial, antifungal, as well as the digestive properties of Gau Mutra, saying that it is useful for conditions such as the irritable bowel syndrome and has batted for its consideration for its medicinal value. Well, he's made all these comments while narrating an anecdote from the life of a sannyasi who consumed Gaumutra when he had high fever, taking part in an event which was held at the Gau Samrakshan Sala, which is held in Chennai. This is what the director of IIT, one of the most premier institutes of India, known for its logical and rational thinking. Well, in no time, politics started over this IIT Madras director's remarks over Gau Mutra. In fact, the DMK has not only called out the remarks, but sought the removal of this director from IIT. BJP, on the other hand, has set out at the DMK while claiming that this is not the first time that Tamil Nadu government has always criticized the Brahmin community, they say. Watch this war of words. On one hand, you have someone, whether he is a Pujari instead of the director of IIT. On the other hand, you have those who are backing him. Watch it.
No, he must be transferred from IIT and posted to some of the Government of India medical colleges, because this is a treatment for a disease. So he is specializing in it. What will he do in Indian Institute of Technology? People like Kamakoti should be thrown out of an educational system. He should be sent to some temple and asked to perform pujas, not lead an educational institution. He is a misfit, that he has proved.
It is one's belief. If you don't believe, leave it. And you can't, comment a person like IIT director, an intellectual, a man of integrity, a man of high education. So he is very clear. In fact, I think nobody has seen what he has told. He was telling about a person who drank Gaumutra to get away with the fever. That's it. So these people who doesn't have any other work than to criticize particularly a Brahmin community, these people will talk. So let us ignore them and we will do our work.
So let me go across to our panelists. Today we have Rahul Ishwar, an activist who is joining us here on the show. We have Salem Dharanidharan, who's also joining us, the spokesperson with the DMK. Mr. Dharanidharan, before I come to you, I'd just like to read out a few things. In the past, and this is based on facts, because we are trying to cut out the political rhetoric here, Mr. Dharanidharan, and we are basing this entire conversation on facts. Indian scientists from the CSIR received a US patent for a mixture of a cow urine distillate which acted as an antibiotic. They said that this patent was to ensure that Gaumutra can be used to promote antimicrobial functions of antifungal and antibiotic agents like Gaumutra. Then you also had a US patent which was acquired in 2010 by the National Environmental Engineering Research Institute for a drug which was based on Gaumutra. They said that it was an anti-cancer drug. They got a US patent for this. Then, of course, in Nigeria, also convulsions in children. Even till now, they are being treated using a concoction which is made of garlic, tobacco, rock salt, of cow urine and lemon basil juice. Again, the therapeutic traditional use of Gau Mutra continues. Would you say all of them across the world are essentially pushing for a Hindutva model?
No, I don't think we should be discussing all this. I think what my party says is that there is no scientific proof for it. Where is the scientific proof? See, you can have a patent, but I have tried to read those papers. It doesn't come across as any as a solution for cure of a disease. If you look at how a test is done, for a drug, it goes through layers and layers of research. It takes about 4-5 years. Let the IIT Madras, if they want to do it, start a research, right? I think they have a biotechnology department. I'm not sure, they don't have pharma department, but they let them partner and then do all the standard testing procedure and then come with a proof and release it. And again, Professor Kamakoti himself is not a professor on biotechnology or pharmaceutical.
But he's the director of IIT Madras, one of the biggest centers, a prestigious center for science, for research, for technology, as well as rational thinking in India, isn't it?
It is, but that doesn't make the director of IIT Madras an expert on civil engineering, mechanical engineering, aeronautical engineering, biotechnology, and all the engineering fields and humanities field that exists. No, he's an administrator. What is the position of a director? Director is an administrator who manages all the departments. Every field has separate researchers. In fact, at the top
but
level
DMK in the past has not objected to any other research by the IIT. Several researches are currently underway. You've not objected against anything specific. Is it only because this is about Gau Mutra?
See, I speak or you speak. You seem to have an agenda and you want to put that agenda there. What I am trying to say is very simple. What I am saying is, you do the research. There's a standard procedure on which how a drug is tested. You develop it as a drug. You do all the possible tests, and then you prove it, and then you release it in the market. Right?
Okay.
Now you just coming without doing any proper following the standard operating procedure and coming and saying it's wrong. As a director, you're not a subject matter expert, you're an administrator. Of course, he would be a subject matter expert on the subject in which he's a professor, but not on this matter. He's
not on this matter. He's not an expert. Rahul Ishwar, he should become a pujari instead of being a professor. What is his expertise to make this statement, they ask?
First, let me quote Father of the Nation, Mahatma Gandhi, who categorically said, "I will defend cow worship even if the whole world is against me." We are proudly cow worshippers. We respect Gaumata, and we respect there are many cultural beliefs to it. First of all, please remember it was a Matu Pongal function that's happening there, where it's a cultural celebration. So he is pointing out anecdotal things that is, according to the status. Similarly, we like cow, bull, elephant, and all. And please remember, there has been some research this way and that way for it. For example, the Entomology Journal points out antimicrobial properties of this. Emergent life science researchers point out to the antioxidant activity, that is the DPPH, radicals, many aspects of it. There are some research which says bioenhancer potential is there. There are some research, like you earlier mentioned, which says there are some effects. It may be a matter of peer review and study that we can debate, but insulting, demeaning a person for airing such a cultural belief is absolutely wrong. Please remember, Mahatma Gandhi even bought Sabarmati Ashram in the name of cows, and Baba Saheb Ambedkar rightly put Article 48 to support this belief of culture and cows, whereas Article 48 is a directive principle of state policy. So let us be respectful towards each other's belief. Why do you want to mock? Why do you want to portray everything as bad?
But Rahul Ishwar, the larger point that the DMK is making, as well as some of the other political parties, is that if he holds the position of director of IIT Madras, then it seems that based on research, he's given this kind of a statement. His position itself means a lot when it's not backed with any research.
Meghna, can I point out one thing? He is not speaking in a scientific conclave. He is not speaking in a paper presentation. Similar controversy arose when ISRO chairman, Somanath sir, came to a temple and said, going to temple is very good, we need to have spirituality. Now, if you are asking for a scientific paper to it, there may be debates regarding that. But please remember, they have another life too. Apart from being scientists, researchers, academicians, they have a personal and cultural life too. They have a right to believe, which is guaranteed by Indian Constitution. And he is pointing out such cultural aspect which should be respected. Shouldn't we have a line between the...
Mr. Dharan, answer that. So what if he has his own personal beliefs? Even the ISRO chief at that time was slammed because he went to pray.
See, the argument has been made very easy for me. See, the point is not about Gaumutra, whatever. The point is about how can you say something that's not follow the standard operating procedure on which a drug can be released, right? The problem is also that he's an IIT Madras director. Let's say someone walking on the street at Chai Wala tells something, it has no credence. But this man has a lot of credibility. Haven't you seen in newspaper, your channels have been carrying every day that wrong medication in name of Ayurveda, people's liver has been ruined and people have died. People have taken wrong medication for weight loss and people have passed away because of organ failure. It's been happening in this country, right? So because I'm saying, if you want to have, let's say leave this, any drug you want to invent, you postulate something that this can cure something, then you to kind of, through some basic research, try it on a mouse and then see something has happened, and then then you test on then other animals, and then it comes humans, and then you try to different levels of people. In fact, if you go and see how cure for Alzheimer was tested, right? It went to 5-year process. You follow the process, but again...
But Rahul Ishwar, there is a process in place. Get a patent.
Who can speak on this?
Okay, let him finish. Okay, let him finish. I'll just come to you, Rahul Ishwar. Mr. Dharan, please finish making your point.
If he is someone who has done research in pharma, like let's say he's double PhD in pharma, and then he's involved in the R&D, and then maybe a 4-5 years of research have done, and then a breathtaking research paper has been involved, then I can say, see, cultural belief is different from forcing a medical belief. Or see, forcing a medical belief can be detrimental in case
this is different.
For example, a cancer patient would be believing him and then not taking the actual cancer medication and he will die. Will he take responsibility for it?
Rahul Ishwar, who takes responsibility because of the position that he holds? Position that he holds is way above what many are saying is his cultural beliefs or his religious beliefs.
Just one point. Where is he speaking? Is he speaking on a medical conclave? Is he speaking as a part of a hospital program? Is he speaking on a scientific, conclave or a symposium? He is speaking as a part of culture in a program called Mattupongal, which is very popular in Tamil Nadu.
But he's heard nonetheless. People know him as the IIT's director of Madras.
See, similar thing can be told about ISRO also, right? ISRO people goes to Tirupati, have that rocket particular imprint being submitted to God. Where is the scientific paper of it? Anybody can question. This Tirupati Balaji sends rockets to heaven? No. But these are a part of cultural sentiments which should be respected. We should not have a mechanical view regarding all these things. It should be accommodative.
It should be accommodative. On the other hand, they are saying, where is the proof? Show us the proof. Then you make a statement like this. Well, of course, this is going to be a never-ending war of words because we've seen Ayurveda has, in the past, always based several of the remedies on Gau Mutra. But then there are rationalists who are saying, where's the proof? Prove it first. Well, of course, we'll leave it there. Thank you so much, Rahul Ishwar, for joining us. Salem Dharan also, thank you for joining us with your inputs. Well, on that note, we are going to be slipping into a short break. Don't go anywhere. We'll return in 2 minutes.